gang, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now today, we're gonna be doing another full day of eating for you legends because it is about 3 weeks until I head to Houston for some photo shoots. So I do really need to actually dial it in a little bit. I don't need to be ridiculously shredded. It's not any topless shoots, I don't think anyway. But I still wanna go to Houston looking good and feeling my best. So I'm gonna rein it in a little bit. Now I was literally gonna have a super healthy breakfast. We're talking 3 eggs and we're talking 3 egg whites, and that was gonna be it. However, me and Ellie are absolutely battered today. We actually got up a little bit later than normal. So I've actually fasted right up until, I think it's 11 o'clock now. And she's just made me a breakfast burrito. So we're gonna have a breakfast burrito, first meal of the day. Don't normally typically have too many carbs. However, we're heading to the gym shortly, so I'm gonna utilize these carbs within the gym. Calories and macros for every single meal will be on the screen. Let's get it.
Cut it open.
So I'm gonna eat it. Like,
No, break it in half. It looks good.
I've got to break it in half, guys.
Oh my god. See?
1 wrap
A la Eleanor Fit.
at Ellen_fit. 3 whole eggs, 2 hash browns, 30 grams of cheese, and I don't like sauces, guys, but I have to put a little bit in here, so a tiny little bit of tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
And that is going to be breakfast.
Are you American? You're in the breakfast burrito.
A breakfast burrito.
And you're filling it tomato sauce.
What is it?
Louder.
What's it called then? Tomato sauce? That's what it's called, isn't it? What's it called now?
Tomato.
What did I say?
Tomato.
No, I didn't.
You did. Wash your mouth.
Anyway, meal 1 in the bag. Right, guys, we're off to the gym. Brand new shaker from Ghost, by the way. Bright pink. This is the titanium one. And then so I mix it up with what I'm gonna have at the gym. At the moment, I'm actually not having any pre-workouts. I drink too much coffee at the moment, so I'm just sort of not having any pre-workout, no energy drinks. But I am having 1 scoop of this new Ghost BCAA flavor, Welch's Grape Cran. So it's grape and cranberry flavor. Oh my God, that is an unbelievable flavor. That needs to be in a pre-workout. And then every single day without fail, I'm actually gonna have my creatine today in here because I forgot to have it this morning. I had my Ghost Greens prior to my food, which I forgot to film for you guys. And then now I'm having 1 scoop of BCAA, 1 scoop creatine, and we're gonna go and train legs. I'm actually training early today. I'll get some clips and I shall catch up with you guys when we get home. Now, don't forget, legends, you can save 10% on your entire orders by using code Kieran. Head over to the Alphalete website, add all your favorite items to your basket, enter the code Kieran, and you will save 10%. Now, let's get back to the video. We are back from the gym, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel awful today. Don't know what it is. I feel like I need some carbs in me, and I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna start eating cereals again. But I've gone for these today, the shredded wheat bite size. I mean, if you're gonna eat cereals, guys, these are the ones to eat. Why? Because look at the ingredients. It is just 100% whole wheat. So I'm gonna have these. I'm only gonna have 65 grams of this, and I'm gonna have 1.5 scoops of protein powder. I've just tracked my rest of my day, so I know I'm bang on. So 1.5 scoops of this, 65 grams of this. I'm gonna take the protein shake with water, and I'm gonna have 200 ml of semi-skimmed milk. So let me go and make that right now. Also, guys, I am not one of those people, by the way, that can do their protein powder in their cereals. Just can't do it. So I make it separately. So just some water in there. I'm gonna have, what did I say, 1.5 scoops, didn't I? This is a great flavour, by the way. I don't normally have chocolate, but this one is the chocolate, I think it's cereal milk. No, it's just milk chocolate. Just milk chocolate, not the chocolate cereal milk. And that is this. So I'll be drinking that very, very quickly. Is that on? And then I'm going to make the cereal. I put 65 grams, I tracked 65 grams. I don't actually know what that's going to look like. It's not too bad. Put one back. 64 grams, actually a decent amount, to be fair. And then I tracked 200 ml of this, guys, but this is literally the no fat milk. And this is like, I probably won't even need that much. Let's have a look. That's enough. It's 190, so it's enough. And that, my friends, is going to be my post-workout meal today. Like I said, I'm just not feeling good today. I was in the gym and I just felt like I'm so weak at the moment. Super strange, because I had a lot of tests done, guys, which I'm going to talk to you guys a lot more about soon, because it's a game changer for me. And I'm actually working with this company soon now, because I absolutely love their product, basically. And it's basically getting all your bloods done, urine tests and everything else, and then you can get it all in a portal so you can see it whenever you want. But not only that, one of the biggest things that I think helps people is communication. And you don't really get that. If you go and get your tests done and whatever, you might get an email saying, yes, everything's fine. With this, I can log into a portal and I can message a doctor to talk about any specific result on the test or anything else that I'm unsure of. And it's like $299 a year. I think that is incredible. So I'll be talking to you more about that, guys, very, very soon. In fact, I might even put the link in the bottom of this, in the description, that you guys can take a little look and sign up to if you're in the UK. £299, I think that is great for what you get. And obviously you can then start to make some positive changes. But yeah, I had all these tests done. Nothing's wrong. I feel great. My testosterone is quite low, but I don't feel like I've ever had any symptoms of low testosterone. However, this week I feel like I have. Like I've got no energy whatsoever. Anyway, I better eat this because that is gonna get soggy. So I'm gonna down this and then eat those. Okay, so I've just had a nice shower, freshened up for the evening, and I'm about to make some dinner. It's only 5:45 right now, but I like to eat a little bit earlier. So I try and get this food in hopefully by 6:30. Well, actually it won't be 6:30 because I've got to cook a whole chicken. So that's a complete lie. That's gonna take about an hour and 10 minutes. So hopefully by 6:45 then, let's put this oven on, put the chicken in the oven. I'm actually bought a complete whole chicken and I'm gonna roast this one in the bag. Now, I eat a lot of chicken, guys, so much chicken, and sometimes it gets quite boring. And just by having a whole roasted chicken changes it completely. It just completely changes the taste of it, obviously. So we're doing that. I'm gonna do some unbelievable potatoes. I'm gonna boil them first, and I'm then gonna pan fry them in some butter with some rosemary. Bringing out my old chef days here, but again, just makes the potato taste a whole lot better. So let's go ahead and get cooking, and I'll see you guys as soon as it's ready. Like, your boy's been slaving away at the stove. I say slaving away, guys, honestly, I make it so easy for myself when I cook. Like, I don't want to be like in here constantly, do you know what I mean? To be fair, I've spent a little while in here, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we have got 200 grams of chicken. However, there is a bone in that one, so I will be able to have a little bit of chicken breast in a memento. I've got 200 grams of potato and just a hell of a lot of green veg. And that is going to be me. Mine doesn't look as good as Ellie's. I always
uses my photos.
What's the word? I always put Ellie's together a lot more presentable. She's got a little bit of stuffing as well. There was some stuffing in that chicken that I bought. Might actually have a little bit of that. I'm not having any gravy. I don't like gravy. I don't like sauces. I know it's weird, but to me, that with a bit of salt on it is absolutely bang on. Calories and macros will be on the screen. And that is just another way, guys, to eat chicken and actually look forward to it, because there's no seasoning on that. Or I haven't put any seasoning on it. I think it may have come with like a little bit of something on top, maybe. But chicken, veg, potatoes in the bag. Let's go. Salt, to be honest, I've already put quite a bit on it.
Hey, Emmy.
You're in the vlog.
Hi. I just had a shower.
Oh yeah. Bit of chick. Bit of potato.
That's real. Good?
Unbelievable.
Nice.
I've gone back in, guys. So I have now got a chicken breast. So I've tracked what I've had is 350 grams, and I've just tracked it as generic cooked chicken. So I'm gonna have to allow for some extra fats. In actual fact, I've just changed for changing my last meal. First of all, it's, what's the time, Ellie?
7:30.
7:30. I don't like eating too much after 7:30, let alone 8 o'clock. So after this, I have got one more meal to go, but it's gonna be super chill. And you guys will see that. So I just changed that last meal to be something completely different, and I'll show you what it is very, very soon once I've got through this. And then once I've settled down for the evening, with a mint tea, and obviously made the last meal. Good thing about cooking is that she does the cleaning. Right, we have got a lovely cup of mint tea. Every night, guys, I've actually had one already today. I had one before my food, and I'm gonna have another one in a memento. And then we've also got last meal of the day. So, guys, when I start to switch things up from eating what I want kind of thing, or if I'm on a bulk and then I go to a cut, I try not to change the food too much, but what I'll do is I'll just change like one meal. Now, you guys know I love the yogurt bowls in the evening, but I will be honest with you, the yogurt bowls in the evening have been taking their toll a little bit with the bum, haven't they, y'all?
Yours bad.
Make me fart a little bit, not gonna lie. However, and also I go to bed feeling really full, and when I'm dieting or cutting or trying to lose a bit of body fat, I want to go to bed hungry. However, so what I've done is I've just changed the yogurt bowl to just watermelon. I absolutely love watermelon, and there's no better way to hydrate yourself than with food like that, because obviously it's water. So 500 grams of watermelon is going to be the last meal of the day with a nice mug of mint tea. And that is going to wrap up a full day of eating. A little under the calories now because I just changed this last meal. I think it's 2,100. Can't 100% remember, but the calories and macros will be on the screen right now. But I did manage to still hit 200 and something grams of protein, which is perfect. A little bit over the carbs. I think I'm 20 grams over the carbs. But like, guys, if 35 grams of carbs is coming from watermelon, trust me, you ain't going to be doing too badly. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the next full day of eating, because again, it's going to change as it always does. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Peace. And this is me and little man for the evening. Chilling here, eating some watermelon. And we've been watching Monster on Netflix, guys. It's the Ed Gein series. It is a bit mad. I'm not gonna lie. It is a bit mad. I think we've got one left to do. But yeah. Bit crazy because obviously it's based on a true story. And you just think to yourself, how can someone actually be like that? But anyway. Right. Eddie's still cleaning by the sound of it. So I shall catch you guys up in the next video. Peace.